All right, let's write a polynomial that's going to have a real solution and a complex solution. So here, I'm going to ask for a polynomial that's degree 3. I'm going to tell you the zeros are 5 and 2i. From the other two videos, I gave you the same number of zeros that the degree was, even when you add in the multiplicities. Here, what you must know is all imaginaries are all complex. This is a complex, 2i is imaginary, but it's also a complex number. They come in pairs. So you're going to have a positive one and a negative one. So even though I just write 1, you actually also know I have a negative 2i. So there's the third one we need to know. And we're going to solve this. We're going to write the polynomial just like what we were doing on the other videos. We're going to say x equals 5, x equals 2i, and then x equals a negative 2i. Subtract the 5, we've got x minus 5 equals 0, x minus 2i equals 0, and x plus 2i equals 0. Then we can go ahead and say f of x equals, write each of these as a factor, x minus 5 times x minus 2i, and then x plus 2i. Now when you do this, I highly recommend that you do your complex first, because they'll fall out. Because these are actually going to be, these are called conjugates. They're going to fall out. There's not going to have a middle term. So I want to simplify this down. I'm not going to do the x minus 5 first. I'm going to do x times x, which gives me x squared. X times a 2i gives me plus 2xi. Negative 2i times x is a negative 2xi. You can see that these are going to cancel. And a negative 2i times 2i gives me a negative 4i squared. Okay, something you need to know. I squared by definition is a negative 1. So we're going to need that to get rid of the i's. So now we have x minus 5 times, well, I have my x squared. Well, 2xi minus 2xi, well, that's just 0. This becomes a negative 4 times a negative 1 because I squared is negative 1, which then this gives me x minus 5 over x squared. Well, this just becomes plus 4. I FOIL again, and I'm going to get x cubed, x times x squared. Then x times 4 gives me plus 4x minus 5x squared minus 20. From here, I just rearrange it, and I've got x cubed minus 5x squared plus 4x minus 20, and voila, there is your polynomial that's going to have zeros of 5 and plus or minus 2i. So it's really the same procedure, but now you have to work with the complex part of it. The key here is remember that I squared equals negative 1. Hi, I'm Mr. Buzzard, and these videos are supplemental instruction for my students. If you found the video enjoyable, make sure you click the like button and click subscribe, as well as the bell for notifications to receive future videos on high school mathematics.